Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Another exciting iteration of DMV Sports Media live on YouTube. Our coverage of the American Premier League here live from Langley High School Stadium in Northern Virginia. It is a beautiful spring eve with Esperion ready to take on the Aegean Hawks in a crucial Week 2 matchup. Two sides that are hungry for their first victory of the season. Aegean Hawks coming off of a draw. Esperion have not played in American Premier League action, but we have seen them a couple times over in Virginia Super League, so will not be completely uncharted territory for DMV Sports Media. Welcome. We're so glad to have you with us here live on the channel. Let us know where you're watching from. Are you a Hawks fan, an Esperion fan, or just tuning in? Regardless, we welcome you, and we encourage you to stick around, drop a like on the video to help others find it in the algorithm, and subscribe to the channel for more. I promise you it's well worth it. We got coverage every week of the American Premier League, as well as several other amateur semi-professional leagues as well. It is going to be Esperion playing right to left, wearing their red tops, white bottoms. Aegean Hawks will play left to right, wearing their all-white kits. And Esperion will start us off with Arfa Adiniham standing over the ball. And we are underway. Arfa will send it back. And now sent in the direction of Adiniham. Now back. Franco Sevastano will switch the point of attack over to Hall. And down the line. Hawks will look to get players involved, keep the ball on the ground, and find their way through. It's good ball movement. It's the Hawks we like to see. But the counterattack almost yields results. Marshaled over to the far side. Kane unable to connect the pass, and now it's Yusuf Al-Risha lumping it up the field. It's flicked on by Soria, but second ball falls kindly for Hawks. Now another battle in the midfield. Shouts for a foul not given. Onwards we play. It is cut out well by Esperion. They will try to find another way in behind Hawks. It's on the far touchline. Sent back. Soria finds Hernandez. Now down the line. Here comes Tayshawn Johnson forcing the play. And Esperion will show good patience here in the opening minutes of this one. Hernandez sends it back. There's an errant pass, quickly seized on by the Esperion back line and all the way back to Alrisa. Alrisa sees something downfield he likes, but it's well cut out by Barnes. Second ball falls to Barnes. Now there's going to be a set piece inside of Esperion territory. And this one quickly sent in. Hawks knocking this one about. And now Esperion can get forward. It's kind of a nervy moment. Franco Savastano didn't like what he saw, just put his foot through that one and smartly sent it away. This one well controlled down the line. Hall able to time his challenge. Second ball falls for Hernandez. Now Soria. Upended. Now it's Idris Cisse marking and fouled by Ferrafino. Inside of 4 minutes. It's already proven to be a game with good pace, good ball movement. Oh, that one's almost picked by Johnson. Esperion will get forward. There's Hall connecting with the midfield. Could be an opportunity for the Hawks to get forward. It's a well-timed run on the far touchline. Sent back in for Idris Cisse. The overlapping run is on. And across. Didn't really leave enough juice on that ball, and Esperion will lick their lips. Here's Arfa doing enough. Good challenge on the near touch. Arfa will send it off his opponent. Over the top. This is a good ball for Idris Cisse. Can he sort his feet out? It's well defended. Now Johnson on the scene. And good defending, but this is one that Cisse I wish he could find again. Not an easy chance, but one that certainly could have gone differently. Here comes another opportunity. The Hawks send it across. Demands a clearance and is sent out by Ferrafino. Launched into the 18. Esperion first to it. And again sent up and out. Devlin Barnes looking for a ball across. A little too much juice on that one. And will sail harmlessly wide of Alrish's goal. Devin Starks asking who is expected to win this game. It's a good question, Devin. I mean, I would think based on their pedigree, based on everything I've seen, Aegean Hawks would be my favorite, but every season is a new season, and Esperion, they have beefed up this team a little bit. It's a young team, a new team, and I'll be waiting to see which way the shoe drops on that question. This is on sent forward. Henry Mordica will flick it back. There's space down the far touchline. Lovely bit of skill. And there's going to be a set piece. The official wanted to see how this would shake out. But it is sent back. Hawks looking down the near touchline. We'll send one into the 18. Good save from Alrisha from point blank, getting big and denying Andres Cisse from point blank range. Alez will send it back. Now Soria, bobbing, weaving, trying to find something over the top. Good turn from Johnson. This one's sent straight down the middle, possibly a little too vertical. The flag comes up anyways, but now it's sent up the pitch. That's quickly taken by the Esperion, but center official doesn't like the spot of the foul. Welcome, David. David says, tell Devlin to cross it to a Hawks player next time. Sound advice from the special one, David Rosenbaum in the chat, gifting us free wisdom, managerial advice for his team. Here's Hernandez. Surveying the field. Sent up top. Hawks. They've got speed in their front three. Can they find a square ball? Risha gets down and sent away from goal. Now Esperion have one over the top. It's Luis Soria all by himself. Has one to beat. Will take the shot on. It's off the American football crossbar. And what an opportunity that was for Soria. Still had a lot to do once that one dropped behind the Hawks back line. But the strike was a cause for concern for the Hawks. This one sent over the top. Cisse will control, has help. Now down the line, Johnson has the capability to make something happen. We'll take it on, and Alrisha comfortably falling on that one. Ooh, sent low. Maybe not the connection that Alrisha would have preferred. Good battle between Hernandez and Cisse. And it is going to come back for the foul against Cisse. Let's take a look at this replay. Deemed to be the initial contact from Hernandez. It's given as the foul, and an opportunity for Deshaun Johnson to put his foot through this one. There's a great strike, well caught by Alrisha. Esperion will settle back in. Over to the near side. Lovely ball movement from Esperion in their own area. Ferrafino back to Hernandez. And have broken themselves free, but it also allowed Hawks to get all the way back. Here's Soria connecting with Ferrafino. Well swung to the near touchline. We'll try one over the top. It's well connected, but just offside. It's touch and go, but right idea. Maybe just a second late on the delivery. Hawks will play quick on the ground. It trickles through. Here comes Johnson. Now over to Hall. This will be another Aegean Hawks throw on the far touchline. Mordika. Will find Cisse. Hawks taking their time building this one. Where is the space? They find the matchup they want. Tayshaun Johnson looking to thread the needle. Can't quite connect the pass, and now Hawks will restart. Hall gets the slightest touches, but Esperion could be out. Here's Hernandez running into trouble. First back. And up. Onwards we play. Esperion in full belief that that would have been whistled as offside. Sent down the line. Overlapping run. Does find Johnson. Johnson, is there a square ball? Sent across, begs for a clearance. And it is dealt with. And back again. Lovely skill from Canales. Now Arfa over to Pratham. Final ball, a bit lacking. This one over the top. It's just offside. Take another look at this one. Tough to see, impossible to see from that angle, but certainly would have been close. This one was tracked down by Soria. Couldn't quite keep it within the lines, and now Hawks will try to find a way forward. Sent forward. Johnson will collect. Is there a strike on? Must score. And it is Tayshaun Johnson netting his first of the night. The first for Aegean Hawks. Just given far too much space and time to work. 1v1, you always favor Tayshaun Johnson. And it is 1-0 for the Hawks. This is one where Esperion very much caught out on that left side of their back line and sold out far too easily. We'll have to find a way back into this game here in the 19th minute. Hernandez will give it back to Alrisha. Not the clearance that he would have liked, and immediately Esperion back under the gun. It's going to be another set piece. Going against Esperion just outside the 18. We'll see who takes this one. It looks like Johnson standing over it along with Mordika. There's the strike. Johnson gets it through the wall. It's another golazo. And Tayshaun Johnson on an early brace here in the 21st minute. And just as quickly, Esperion fall behind. This one just outside the wall. Didn't quite get the wall right. This one sent back to Alrisha. And over the far touchline, Esperion still trying to find some shining light in this first half, something to hang their hat on, build some momentum. Right now it's been tough sledding. Here's Devlin Barnes looking for his colleague, not finding. Guavarapu finds Canales, now back. Well cut out by Hernandez. Went over the top, far too direct, and Savastano will take some time off the clock. This one sent up the pitch. And well dealt with. This one's sent over to Hall. Well collected by Soria and back. Esperion have the look they want. We'll send it across. It's well sniffed out by Johnson. And back inside. It's flicked on. Esperion will collect the second ball. Canales showing off the skill, connecting with Ferrofino. And Hawks will send it outside. Demands action. The back pass could be problematic. Savastano alert to the danger and puts his foot through this one. Now back outside to Barnes. And Hawks will look up top. It's tracked down by Johnson and could not find the would-be goal, the would-be hat-trick goal. Goal kick to come. It seemed all far too easy. Maybe it would have been better just touching it past the goalkeeper than finishing it on the second effort, but hey, I'm no striker. Esperion have to figure this out. It's been far too easy for the Hawks of late. Sent up the pitch. Now Hernandez driving upfield. We'll wait, get some support. Adjusted down. Barnes puts his foot through it, finding Cisse. Now out wide. This one lumped up to Hernandez. We'll give chase. Still a lot to do for Max Hernandez, and we'll settle for the throw. There's Arfa. Back inside for Gavarapu. Slips on the ball. And a rare mistake from the Hawks. This one sent back. Hall finds a pass in the middle. And down the line. Is there an early square ball? Oh, it was a good ball. Just maybe for hypercritical, a little bit of extra juice would have got that one into a dangerous position. And it will be a Hawks throw on the far touchline. And we're back in. Hawks knocking this one around. Finding Barnes. Now Hall. Forcing Esperion to chase the game. Almost getting just that. Luis Soria just a bit behind the pace on restarting a counterattack for Esperion. This one sent over the top. Well played. Back to Johnson. Back to Barnes. Comes Johnson driving at a man, still going. We'll send it across, and Alrisha will stick to that one. Ball sent far too close to the keeper, but not really well placed enough to be a shot. Ooh. Nick almost jumping that one and starting a one-man counterattack. Instead, it's Esperion through and Arfa in an offside position. Esperion certainly are missing some players, Devin, but so too are the Hawks. It looks like they just now have a bench. Don't think they had a bench to start the game, just solely 11 players. Seeing a few on both sides, but welcome to amateur soccer on a Sunday night. Playing with what we got here. This one's sent in. Arfa sends it forward. Here's Ferrafino. A lovely bit of skill. The foul will keep Esperion on the ball. Opportunity to send one towards the box. It sent it quickly. Here comes Soria. And just as quickly lost. Maybe that wasn't the right move. Esperion wanted to play quickly. Perhaps it would have been better off just sending the ball into the box. Here comes Kavarapu. It's a battle that it is deemed to be a set piece coming out. And it's going to be a yellow card for the Hawks man. And it looks like we're going to have a set piece going against the Hawks. We'll take a look at this replay. There's an opportunity for Esperion. Not sure exactly where the foul came from. Didn't really look a foul, if anything, on Esperion, but that's what we're getting. It's Fredis Patillo. Patillo standing over this. Shot taken off the wall. Well controlled by Arfa. Unable to send it in. Now Hawks will find the clearance. And Pratom not finding the pass he needed. Here come the Hawks looking for the counter. Sent over the top. Goalkeeper stays on the line. Nope. Alrisha will collect and do just enough to neutralize that threat. Good turn from Soria. Soria goes down. It is deemed to be another foul right at midfield. Esperion want to play quick. And another foul. This game evolving into a bit of a staccato. A lot of hands on that last one. I'm not sure about the second one, the one prior to the last one. The penultimate. Let's take a look at the second replay. Let's touch and go. It does look like the ball was won. I can't see if the contact was made with the player first, but onwards we play. Esperion will send it down the line on the far side. Hernandez Keeps it on the ground. Now flicked on. There's Soria. Back to Hernandez. Hernandez will give chase. Good battle. Cisse putting his body on the line and winning the set piece. Sent out to Barnes. Devlin Barnes back inside. This one will just trickle harmlessly over the end line. Nope. Esperion will keep it alive. Now bounce back. Arisha will put his foot through this one. And easily won by Hall. Final 10 minutes of the half. Are there any more goals in this? It's sent through. Arisha calling off everyone and will confidently collect. Quickly sends one forward. Garrett Levy puts his foot through it, and now it's kind of ping-pongs back and forth. Here's Ferrafino looking for Hernandez. Ferrafino picks it up. Arfa into trouble. Down the line. Finally sent forward, but kind of an errant pass. Now Hawks will settle things down. And it will be a throw on the far touchline for the benefit of Aegean Hawks. I don't know, David. Maybe. Do you have YouTube Premium? I don't know how that works. This one's sent in. Is there a strike? Sent in. What a save from Yusuf Alrisa, denying Johnson what would be his third. Just can't seem to find the hat trick. The first goals flew so easily in for Johnson. Seemed to have no issue, but has been having trouble connecting with the hat trick, the third goal. Here comes the delivery from the far touchline into a dangerous area. And it is picked up again by Yusuf Alrisha. Well taken down, but Jordan Gray will pick up the second ball. It's sent over to the far touchline. Lovely bit of skill. Here comes Johnson. Sending it across. Soria will carry forward. Looking for Ferrafino. Ferrafino is taken down. Your talk of Uber Eats is making me very hungry, David. Can't shake the thought of getting Uber Eats now to the field. This one sent out by the Hawks, and now Esperion will commit bodies forward. Five minutes left for one of these teams to break the not break the deadlock. What am I saying? I'm still thinking about those Uber Eats ads. 5 minutes left for one of these teams to find would be a crucial goal. A goal now would bring Esperion very much back into this game, but a goal for Aegean Hawks may all but ice this out of range for Esperion. This one popped across the box. Needs to be dealt with, only partially cleared. Gray dropping back. Finding a colleague, it's flicked on rather well. Down the line, Hernandez has options, but puts it well behind his colleague. Now Ferrafino looking for the service. And it is going to be a throw for the Hawks. There's a potential foul behind the ball. It's not given, and Hawks will settle this one down. Savastano looking big, not getting the height he would have liked. We'll need some help from teammates. Throw on the far touchline now. Esperion desperate to claim something from this first half. We'll look forward. Really haven't had Franco Savastano at full stretch at all throughout this half. Sent into the 18 and sent away at the expense of a corner kick. Chance to commit bodies forward for the Hawks. Here comes the delivery. Ferrafino standing over it. Puts it into a good area. It's well whipped in and sent away from goal. There's Suse sending one forward. Now Pratam Gavarapu will try one through. Savastano is there. Back to Savastano. Well flicked on. Could be a problem. Cisse finding Johnson. Is there a hat trick for Johnson? Cuts it back. Looking for a window now. Well, sends it top of the 18. That's poor. Hawks found themselves in a great position, but not as clinical as they would have liked. There's Mordecai cutting inside. We'll send it up and over. Cisse back to goal. What can he find? Still looking for a window. It's Ferrafino putting it on the ground. Now Gavarapu. Excuse me, this is Canaras. Now Ferrafino. And outside, Hernandez trying to get inside. Will tag in his teammates. Here comes Soria taking the strike. The best opportunity, the best strike of the game thus far. Soria stinging the palms of Savastano, who holds on. It's a big ball from Savastano. Looking for the home run ball. Here comes Gray. We're into stoppage time in this first half. Is there a third goal for the Hawks? Esperion sure hope not. And that will take us into the halftime break. Esperion very much up against it right now. Two fantastic Tayshawn Johnson goals are the difference at the end of the half. Just a reminder, please, 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 those who have not done so already, hit the subscribe button and join our growing community here on DMV Sports Media. We'll have APL games every week, as well as coverage across all the best amateur and semi-professional competitions. Drop a like on this video to help others find it in the algorithm. And let us know where you're watching from, any score predictions or otherwise predictions in the chat. We'll be doing our best to check that at earliest notice. We are going to take our break, and we'll see you in the next few minutes for the second 45 of Aegean Hawks Esperion American Premier League regular season spring 25. We'll see you there. Well, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second half underway here at Langley High School Stadium in American Premier League, week 2 or 3. I'm still unclear on which week we're actually in, but regardless, it's the first match for Esperion, second for Aegean Hawks. So I guess that answers my question. It has to be week 2. Although I do remember there was a match 3 weeks ago. Anyways, onwards we play. It's Esperion trailing by 2-0. Aegean Hawks found their way into the back of the net by way of a brace for Tayshawn Johnson. Since those 2 goals, they have found chances. Johnson himself has had some great opportunities, but just has not been able to find the back of the net. A couple of saves by Yusuf Al-Risha and a couple of near misses. Hawks will send it back to Savastano. Esperion and Kind will go back to their goalkeeper, Al-Risha. Sent forward. Mordika does enough to step forward. There's Canales. Good turn. Cisse. Finding Mordika. Now Esperion. Not quite connecting. This one sent inside, but Hawks will wait to get bodies forward. That's pocket picked in the midfield. Back out wide. Good turn from Pratham Gavaropu. Well sent forward. Soria rounding the man and asking the question. It is going to be a corner kick. Soria engineering this all himself. An opportunity for Esperion to pull one back. Set piece for Canales. Here comes the service. Sent into a good area. It's well cleared. Out wide. There's an overlapping run. Can he hit this? It's perfectly timed. Cisse on sides, cuts it back. Perhaps would have been better off taking the first effort, but instead will try to spring in his teammate, Johnson. Johnson rounding a man, sending it inside, and well repelled by this Esperion back line. Good turn from Ramos. Soria trying to cause problems for Hawks and will yield results. Soria sends One in for Hernandez. Shouts for foul, shouts for anything and not given, and Hernandez still down. Oh, that's not Hernandez, that is Ferrafino. Did really well to get in. Contentious moment. Did the Hawks player get a piece of the ball? Well, referee certainly thinks so. It's tough to see from the angle. I don't know if we're going to get a clear answer, but it doesn't matter. There's no VAR. Long last. Drop ball is picked up by Savastano. Sent out. Hawks will send it outside. Out down the line. Johnson finding Gray. Return pass. Well cut out. Now Ramos unable to get the ball off his feet. Opportunity for a strike. Canales will send it forward. Good strength. And through the midfield, there's Ferrafino turning, finding the pass just behind his colleague. There we go. Good tackle. Here comes Esperion. Looking down the line. Luis Soria cutting and taken down, and will be a set piece. And a yellow card for the Hawks. Central position. This is a dangerous moment, a dangerous position. Oh, this is the foul and the card decision that Esperion felt they were due a moment ago, and will have an opportunity, albeit from a slightly deeper position. It's Ferrafino standing over it. This was sent in, well held, well controlled by Savastano. The whipping ball from Ferrafino. Sent up the pitch. will be a throw on the far touchline. Turn from Ferrafino. We'll send it back. It's a bad back pass. Here comes Cisse. Letting it across and well collected. Risha will send it to the far touchline. Bounces past everyone. And Esperion applying pressure, almost forcing a mistake, but Hawks have settled it down. There's Hall. Back along the line. Esperion haven't stopped pursuing this game. Still applying pressure, trying to force a mistake from the Hawks. It's down the line. Now into the box. Well marshaled over the end line. Good challenge, one back. Canales can't hang on. Sent across. All towards the top of the 18. First ball sent away. Second ball by Barnes. Didn't really have the pace to beat Alarisha. This one's sent up top. Asking the question of the Hawks. Hall will pick up the second ball. Back again. Lovely turn there. Johnson has space to run into. Has an option on the backside. Can't quite thread it through to Hall. Needed a lot more pace than that. Johnson again, beating a man, keeping his feet. Here comes Tayshaun Johnson, sending it across. Alarisha gets a hand to it, and we'll touch it out at the expense of a corner kick. Johnson will send in this corner kick. Here comes the delivery for a colleague in white. Whipped in, takes a bounce. Well, partially cleared. Barnes has Soria bearing down. Soria's pressure does bear fruit in the form of a throw on the far touchline. Well, physical play, but not deemed to be a foul, and Hawks won't care. They'll win it right back. Hall sending it inside. Is there a strike? Begs for one. Esperion can get forward. It's sent over the top. Soria, the lone man, will have his work cut out. Garfino not finding the call he would have liked. And here come the Hawks. Comes the big ball forward to the top of the 18. Sent away. No clear takers. Hawks send this one through. Alrisha off his line well and will earn the goal kick for his troubles. Sent across, back to Alrisha. Ooh, bad ball out. And the Hawks will have an opportunity here. There's Barnes sending it to the top of the 18. Just scuffed wide. Alrisha will send this one in the midfield. And down the line. Good strength. Sent in, beautiful ball, begs for a finish, but the final clearance, the final challenge denies the goal scoring chance. Hawks unable to find what would be the nail in the coffin goal, the third goal. So elusive right now, got so close. Hall will send one forward, shouts for handball. Not given. Now sent into the box, and Alrisha fast off his line. Good goalkeeping. Carreras. It's going to be a handball given against Esperion. Clear foul. Against Hernandez. Now Johnson looking down the line. Well cleared. Comes the delivery. Johnson will whip one in. Cleared at the near post. Second bite at the apple for Johnson. They'll send it back. And the second ball never really makes its way in, although Hawks still have opportunities keeping the ball in and around the box. Floated up for Soria to go and get. And sent back. Soria very much running and pursuing this one. Does have help now. Here's Hernandez. We're going to get this one. Now to the corner. Two Hawks runners. First ball repelled. And it is set wide. And there's going to be a handball going against the Hawks. I'll set back. Sevastano will send it out to the far touchline. Soria sending one in. Hernandez slaloming, unable to get in behind. Still going, it's Ferrafino, but ball just cleared out by the Hawks. Corner kick to come. Opportunity for Canales to send this one in. We'll float one to the top of the 18. Far too heavy a touch. Gavapu. Hernandez will send Soria forward. Soria looking for a window. And Gray does enough, sending this one out for a corner kick. Here comes the quick delivery. Oh, back to Orisha. Far too direct a ball. Through the middle. This one's certainly onside. Begs for a finish. And what a save from Yusuf Arisha to deny another point-blank effort. at the expense of a corner kick. It's a bit lackluster on the finish. Did look like there was a lot of room at the near post, but Hawks will bring off Hall, try to bring some fresh legs on. It's going to be another corner kick from that far side for Johnson to try to send one in. Johnson's ball in. Soria able to move it out. Canales beats one man, but can't beat the second. There's Garrett Levy. Back to Gray. Savastano will go big. Look at a spring in. Johnson could be in here. Sends it inside. And Alrisha able to pick up the final effort. Almost a fantastic ball from Savastano. Spring that one. Put the Hawks in. Well, it's an errant back pass. Cuts, beats a man. Off the line from Hernandez. It was Hernandez's mistake that put the Esperion team under, but Hernandez atoned for his own mistake, didn't stop working, and got back to the line, made a great clearance. I love when errors are made and players don't put their head down even for a moment, just get right back and make up for it. This one's sent through the midfield. Was there a service in? It's deemed to be an offside. Welcome, random Aussie. I didn't see you before. Welcome, Anna Savastano cheering on Franco. And this one says, "Go Hawks." And of course, welcome, Peter. Good to see you. Great to have you with us again. Appreciate your support on this long, long day. Soria will send it in. Certainly a foul for the late challenge on Savastano. Certainly a great chance. This one turned into a dangerous area. Ferrafino will send it forward. And Hernandez pocket is picked. Now sent up top. Alrisha should come and claim this one. This one sent forward for Soria. Upped up by Gray. Flicked on. It is going to be a foul going against Ferrafino. Devlin Barnes, the recipient of this set piece. Now down the line comes Tayshaun Johnson. Looking for that third. We can't find any way in. Johnny sends it inside. Here comes Esperion. Soria all by himself, rounds a man. We'll send it across. Just outside the range of Hernandez, but attack not done yet. Hernandez looking for Ferrafino. Will take on the strike. Ricky still going. Hernandez will send it back. So sent back inside, kind of a poor ball. Jordan Gray looking down the line. Instead, we'll cut it back. Help arrives on the near side. It's opportunity sent in, and there's the golazo, the hat trick for Johnson. Tayshaun Johnson scoring again. And there it is. 3 goals, the nail in the coffin. Aegean Hawks will take home the 3 points in all likelihood, and it will be a hat trick for Tayshaun Johnson. Far too much time allowed for Johnson. I know he's fast, but just kept waiting for the other shoe to drop for the defenders to get back and apply a pressure, and instead it was just Johnson marching closer and closer and smashing it in at that near post. Always going to be a tough one for Arisha to deny. Just turned upfield by Ferrafino. Now sent in. Gray will play Savastano. And onwards we play. And some extracurriculars. Hernandez picking up the yellow card, the caution. And see what it was, but something off the ball. A very late challenge. And now a set piece for the Hawks. As time ticks down here in the 80th minute. I wouldn't say all hope lost, but not a great chance. Not a great time for Esperion as far as chances to get back into this one. This one sent in. Oh, great ball threaded through. Is there an effort? Arisha coming off his line really strong, and fortunately the corner kick. These balls have penetrated this back line all day long. It's been a very porous Esperion back four tonight, and Another opportunity denied by Alrisha, but it could be even worse. Were it not for Alrisha coming off his line, making some big stops. From point blank even. There's Johnson's delivery into a dangerous area. No takers on the end of it. Onwards we play. Into the final 10. It's Esperion carrying down the far touchline. And Cisse will send it forward. Hernandez sending it back. Now Savastano. Looking up the pitch. It's initially won by Esperion. There's a strike from distance, not far wide, but will be a goal kick to come. This one sent in. Esperion trying to take advantage of the counterattack. We'll send it up top for Soria. Second ball falls for Ferrafino. Now back. Now sent up top, certainly an offside. Pratum Gavarapou trying to send one over the top. It's a fantastic ball, taken around Savastano. And there's the golazo, the elusive goal converted by Arfa. Arfa showing off the speed and pulling one back for Esperion here in the 84th minute, taking away the would-be clean sheet. Fantastic composure from Arfa. And onwards we play. Does make the end stretch of this game a little bit more interesting. As you certainly see the life flow back into Esperion. A little bit of skill. Johnson upended. And it will be a set piece for the Hawks. Here in the 85th minute. This one sent down the line. Cisse. Advancing, but can't find the service that he was looking for. Will be a throw for the Hawks. From Esperion. Going to work down that far touchline. Soria beats one man. Still going, Luis Soria. And the Hawks have gotten the better of this one. Savastano will send this down the pitch. Ball taken down on the far touchline by Esperion. This one sent in behind. Savastano off his line. Goal is open. It's a good save initially from Savastano and still very much up for grabs. Finally, it's given as a foul right before the would-be goal. Let's take a look at the replay. I don't know. It never actually looked like Savastano had a hand and two surfaces on it. A foul given against Hernandez. This one sent over the top. Sent to the corner. And will trickle out. This one sent to the top of the 18. Well saved, well blocked. This one sent down the line. Soria will give chase. That is a high boot, and it is well called. Certainly a set piece for Esperion for the high boot into the face of Soria here in the 90th minute. Making things interesting. Pratum Gavarapu will serve this one in. It's sent low. Connects with Soria. Soria still going. Good no call at time. I think the player just put his foot put his head down into the foot rather than the other way around. Meanwhile, Esperion will keep it moving. Ball ping-pongs around. And back out wide. Back to Ali. And that is going to be the final whistle. Aegean Hawks are victorious by a score of 3-1. It was 3 goals, 2 in the first half, 1 in the second for Tayshawn Johnson, which is enough to sail the Hawks through with the 3 points. Esperion found a little too late in order to get back into this game, but they will have at least that goal to hang their hat on and move into the next round with confidence. Thanks so much for joining us here live on DMV Sports Media. Please drop a like on the video to help others find it in the algorithm, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already to stay up to date with the DMV Recap podcast. We have interviews, we have analysis of teams, players, and of course we have all the live stream broadcast coverage across the APL, the Super League, the UPSL, NPSL, USL2, and various other leagues we're trying to move into. But I've said enough today. Signing off. We'll see you on for the next matches on DMV Sports Media, live on YouTube, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Have a good evening, ladies and gentlemen.